11. Baltimore/Washington International Airport, BWI Baltimore flights delayed, 17.42% late arrivals, 13.86% Skytrax traveler rating, 0.7 passengers cite a shortage of dining options as one of BWI's major downsides. In Concourse C, the choice for dining included an overcrowded pub, a somewhat pricey, small restaurant towards the entrance, and something fast food related, reports one user on Skytrax, an air travel review site. Find out more about the best hotels in Baltimore, the best things to do in Baltimore, read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 10. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, ADL Atlanta flights delayed, 14.62% late arrivals, 14.09% Skytrax traveler rating, 6.3 travelers say the layout of Atlanta's airport can make transfers tricky. The place is always packed because so many flights originate here, and the signs are confusing, says one Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in Atlanta, the best things to do in Atlanta, read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 9. McCarran International Airport, Las Vegas flights delayed, 16.53% late arrivals, 13.33% Skytrax traveler rating, 6.1. Many passengers are appalled with McCarran's lack of cleanliness. I was truly shocked at how run-down Las Vegas airport was. Bathroom doors don't close properly. In general, it is the most run-down, unkempt airport, says one Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in Las Vegas, the best things to do in Las Vegas, read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 8. San Francisco Intercontinental Airport, SFO San Francisco flights delayed, 24.17% late arrivals, 26.65% Skytrax traveler rating, 7.8. San Francisco's airport may not do well in terms of punctuality, but passengers don't seem to mind getting stuck here. The airport keeps getting better, good food, shops, and a couple of good bars, says one Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in San Francisco, the best things to do in San Francisco, read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 7. Houston Intercontinental Airport, IAH Houston flights delayed, 22.82% late arrivals, 20.30% Skytrax traveler rating, 6.6. If you've got some time to spend in IAH, travelers recommend heading to Terminal E for its plentiful dining and shopping options as well as its amenities. If you have the misfortune to be departing from pre-renovation Terminal B, A, or C, I recommend hopping to eat, shop, etc., suggests one recent Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in Houston, the best things to do in Houston, read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 6. Fort Lauderdale International Airport, FLL Fort Lauderdale flights delayed, 15.29% late arrivals, 16.41% Skytrax traveler rating, 5.3. Travelers flying through Fort Lauderdale expressed dismay with the airport's upkeep. Firstly, the gate areas are slightly unkempt, and rather cramped for the amount of people who travel through here. The shops are unspectacular, and there aren't that many of them, says one Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in Fort Lauderdale, the best things to do in Fort Lauderdale, read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 5. Miami International Airport, MIA Miami flights delayed, 18.57% late arrivals, 15.79% Skytrax traveler rating, 5.1. Recent travelers describe Miami's dining scene as subpar. Another complaint, stores and restaurants shut down early. According to one Skytrax user, While waiting for our aircraft to arrive, 3 hours late, we noticed that the airport restaurants started to close down at 9 p.m. By 10 p.m. there was nothing available. Find out more about the best hotels in Miami, the best things to do in Miami. Read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 4. O'Hare International Airport, ORD. Chicago flights delayed, 20.77% late arrivals, 18.09% Skytrax traveler rating, 5. 5/10 flyers are particularly struck by the difficulty of transferring terminals at O'Hare. If you come in on an international flight, you have no hope connecting unless you have at least a 3-hour wait between flights, comments one Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in Chicago, the best things to do in Chicago. Read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 3. Los Angeles International Airport, LAX. Los Angeles flights delayed, 16.17% late arrivals, 16.30% Skytrax traveler rating, 4. 3/10 passengers not only find LAX's layout confusing, they are also unhappy with the staff's demeanor. I had limited time for a connection and the staff went out of their way to delay me even further, such as holding me up at security, says one Skytrax user. Find out more about the best hotels in Los Angeles, the best things to do in Los Angeles. Read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 2. Dulles International Airport, IAD. Washington, D.C. flights delayed, 20.05% late arrivals, 18.98% Skytrax traveler rating, 3. 9/10 travelers warn that you'll need to add some extra time to your layover if your connection requires switching terminals, which sometimes requires another pass through security. One Skytrax user also notes that there are no signs for your flight and the staff does not speak clearly at all. They are also extremely rude. Find out more about the best hotels in Washington, D.C., the best things to do in Washington, D.C. Read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. 1. Newark Liberty International Airport, EWR. Newark, New Jersey, flights delayed, 26.37% late arrivals, 29.39% Skytrax traveler rating, 4. 5/10 According to recent travelers, the main problem with Newark is its lack of facilities. In the terminal waiting areas there are not enough power receptacles for laptop use or phone charging, says one Skytrax user. They did not have a wide selection of restaurants to choose from. Read more. 11 worst U.S. airports for layovers. Also check out How to Survive the World's Longest Flights, America's Meanest Airlines, 2012. 4 reasons your pilot needs more sleep.